Hello. Before wasting the time, before starting the slide, let me just see whether how many people we have today right now, and from where you are from. You can just write on the chat, like, why are you attending this workshop today, this webinar today? Some of you must be running your own business. Some of you must be planning your career in the digital marketing or on the Facebook marketing. Some of you must be planning to start your own business and you don't know from where to start and how to market. There must be various reasons of attending this webinar, right? So please, on the chat, just I want 1 minute of yours to just write down what's the reason of attending this webinar. Okay, Sunita ji, nice to meet you. That's good. We should have the curiosity to know how to do it. Start your own business, Neha. That's nice. So we'll more focus about the marketing, about the business, like how to start, from where to start. We can work with that. So as in the pandemic time, you all know that the offline marketing is not at all working nowadays. Okay, so we all are moving towards the online marketing. Whether you are any instructor, whether you are a trainer, whether you are running your own shop, you have a saloon, you have your own cafe, or you're running your teaching any learning academy, any type of business or any company, any type of business, you need online marketing to showcase your business to the customer. That's why we all are here to learn it, like how to start with Facebook marketing. So that's what Facebook marketing is. So before starting the session, so the objective of this webinar is the fundamentals of Facebook marketing to grow our business, right? So how to grow our business, that's the main thing. That's all we are here. If you want to learn marketing, you should know that how to grow the business of your of the client. If you are planning to make your career in digital marketing, that is also very important. So before that, there's a small activity, just a 2 minutes activity. If you're running a business or you're planning a business, or if you're a student, you must have any idea. You can just write it down somewhere. What do you want to achieve with your business? Means, what is the business objective? That is very important because, for example, if you hire a cab and you're sitting in a cab and you don't know where to go, it's useless, right? So that's why the business objective is very important. Anything, any idea you have, any way you're thinking, like how to earn money, so you must be having objective. Please take a pen or paper, just write it down. Just 2 minutes activity. Just think. I'll take a pause and just write it down. What is your business objective? Funky jewelry, that's good, Sneha. Expansion of your business. Okay, it's very important. If you're going to run your own business, or if you're running a business, objective must be clear. Okay, that's good. As much as unique item in the market. Nice, great. So now let's move forward. So we all know what is our business objective. So let's see how the Facebook is helping us to build up our business objective, right? So this is what the business objectives which Facebook is catering for us. Okay, Facebook caters all types of business objective. The first business objective which Facebook is giving us, that is raise the brand awareness. Brand awareness means you want to showcase yourself to the audience. That is what a brand awareness. Facebook will help you for the showcasing your business to the audience. Whatever your brand is, to build up your brand, that is what the Facebook will help you. The second thing is to generate the leads. For example, if you are running a webinar today, so definitely Deshaksham must have generated the leads from some source. That is what we need, a leads. And for that, Facebook also helps you to generate a leads. Third thing is to increase the local sales. Local sales means if you're running any cafe, any saloon, such type of business, or you have any mechanic shops or a workshop, for such type of business, you need a local sales. And that is very important. So that is also one of the facility which Facebook is giving to you as an objective. Fourth thing is to drive the online sales. If you're running your own online business or you are running an e-store, then the drive online sales will help you to achieve the market. Okay. And the last one, that is to promote your app. If you want maximum downloads, if you want people to use your app, install your app, download your app, then again, it's a Facebook objective. So I just wanted to know that you all have written your objective somewhere. So is your objective fits in these categories or not? You can write yes or no. Okay. Very good. So now let's study all these objectives step by step. Okay. So first of all, let's start with the first objective, that is brand awareness. This brand awareness should be our first objective, and it should always be in the first place. Why? Because let the people know what your business does. That is very important. And your business should be the first business they should think when they need anything regarding what you sell. And that is very important. And if they are thinking about you when they want to buy something, it means that you have already created the awareness for your market. That's why this should be the first objective, that is the brand awareness. Earlier, what we used to do for the brand awareness in 10 years back or 15 years back, we used to use newspapers, magazines for the brand awareness, right? We used to post our ad in the newspapers, magazines. People used to see the magazines and newspapers, and they used to see, okay, this is the brand, this is the school, or this is a college, something, and they used to go for the admission or any of the business. They used to go for buy something. That is a initial traditional way of marketing. But nowadays, in today's century, in 2021, we are talking about the online brand awareness, and that is very important. So how the Facebook is helping us to achieve this objective? Because how the Facebook is giving us to the reach to the people who matter to your business and let them discover your brand. For example, you must have all seen like that. If you're searching a webinars in your Facebook nowadays and you're liking any of the posts of the webinar, right? Then you must be seeing so many ads, so many sponsored ads of webinar only. That is how the Facebook algorithm is working. So if you are having a business and you want to create the awareness of your brand, you want to showcase your brand, then you can approach the Facebook. It's a perfect place for you for the brand awareness. Because if any person who is looking for the funky jewelry or for anything of any of your business, they can see they are searching for it and they can check out your post there. They will see their post in their feed. That is how it will the Facebook will help you out. Also, it will deliver your message to the right audience, and that is very important. To the right audience, the audience who is really looking for that thing. So that is the right audience through the people-based targeting. So Facebook also gives us the people-based targeting. That is, we'll study in the other slides about the targeting audience, and tell your brand story using the engaging videos and photos. So you can upload various photos, various videos, and you can engage your customer with you using the Facebook. Okay. Also, the third thing, it also drives the awareness of your business to reach people wherever they are in the customer journey. Customer journey means if they are in the awareness stage, earlier stage, that they don't know you, that is the first step of the customer journey. Then if they know you, if they have heard your name, but still they have already bought something from you, they will still see your product. That is remarketing. So that is how the Facebook will show your ad, show your message to those people also, to the remarketing people also, to the people who are first time seeing your ad. That is how the Facebook works. That is, it is driving awareness to your business and reach the people wherever they are in the journey. That is how the brand awareness works. Okay. For example, let's take example. If suppose I used to do a wedding shoots, wedding photographer, okay, and I want brand awareness. So I'll go to Facebook, I'll upload my ads, okay, or I'll make a page. I'll make a page of my post where I'll post the photo shoots which I have taken earlier, and the people will see those posts, right? Or an ad. So Facebook has given me an opportunity to make an ad of a very good video where I'm taking a photo shoot of any wedding, and the people who is searching for their wedding, they're searching a photographer, they can see my ad there. So Facebook will show your ad to those persons. That is how I'm showcasing. I don't know anyone, but Facebook is helping me out to showcase my business to those persons. That is how the Facebook helps us here. That's what a brand awareness is very important, because that is a first stage of the marketing, to showcase your business to the user, to the client, to the customer. Now, the second thing is generating the leads using Facebook. I told you, like, for the webinar, suppose you are running a webinar, or suppose you are a trainer and you are already having your some course, and you are looking for the for customers, you are looking for the students for that course. Okay, let's take example for the English course or for anything like app development course, and you're looking for the customers. So the Facebook will help you to make a lead ad for you. So it will let the people request a newsletter, subscription, price quote, or demo with a few clicks and using any device. It can be mobile phone or it can be a desktop. From any device you're accessing your Facebook. You can also customize your forms to get an info of that. So we'll be using this lead today in the last, when we'll moving towards the further slides. We'll be making a lead ad today, and I'll tell you how we'll make a lead ad, because it's a very important lead ad nowadays to target your customer. Okay, so we'll be talking about the lead ad in the further class. Also, it will help you to integrate. See, suppose if you're running an e-commerce site, right? If you're running an e-store, so you must be having your own CRM. You can directly integrate your CRM with the Facebook lead ads. So suppose if someone shows some interest, then your CRM will immediately give the answer. That is how it works. Okay, that is a leads ads using Facebook. So especially the organizations like a trainer, Stitching Academy, these are the very good examples. They're using these lead ads a lot. Okay, suppose you're running a course, you can make a video of your course and you can showcase that course. Okay, and the people who have the interest, they find your video good, they can just click on the sign up or apply now and anywhere, and they can fill the information so that your team can contact them later. That is how the lead ads work. Now, the third one is to increase the footfall and the local sales. That's for the example, like suppose you are running a cafe. Okay, you're running a cafe or you're running a saloon, and then you have a particular area target audience. If you're running a cafe, so you have what Facebook helps you, it create a targeted ad for all the engaged, for all the right people based on their demographic. Suppose I'm running a cafe, and my cafe, I know that the people who are coming to my cafe are the people of the college students, right? So that is a perfect demographic for me. So I'll put the age of that age group students who are attending, who used to visit my cafe, so that the ad will show to only to those person, only those students who are of that age group. That is how this footfall and the local sales works. The Facebook helps in that. Okay. Also, the people visiting Facebook, they see your post, your advertisement of your stores, and they can also tell that to their friends. See, I have seen that post, they're running this offer. So like this, I increase footfall and the local sales, the Facebook helps you. Okay. Now, the next one is your online sales. Suppose you are running any e-commerce, or you are running any business like e-store you have, okay, or you are also uploading you are a reseller. Nowadays a reseller is very good working. Okay, so you are a reseller, so the Facebook will help you a lot to achieve this objective. If your business is like this, you can reach the people where they are engaged. Okay, also you will bring up people from Facebook to your website. So you can add your website link, or you can add your blog link, and people can click on the link and they will directly go to your website. So it will increase the traffic of your website. That is how the online sales, it is helping you. Okay. Also, it measures you how your ads are performing, and it creates the new ads for the products and services. So that is how whatever your business is, the Facebook is helping you out in marketing of all these objectives. So the Facebook has scattered these objectives and give you these objectives so that you can upload the ads, you can make the ads, and you can do your marketing according to these objectives. And the last one, to promote your app. So Facebook helps you to achieve this objective. Okay, whatever your objective, if suppose your objective, it will help you to reach all the right people, okay, with their age, interest, with their devices. If your app is only for the Android devices, so you can just write the target audience is Android device only. So it will show your ad to the people who are accessing through Android device only, or an iOS device only. So like this, the Facebook will help you in the targeting audience. Okay, it also keep them engaged with ads. So whatever ads you're uploading, it will keep you engaged in that ad. Also, you can track that how many app installs has done, and Facebook also give you this like you can also check this, how many people have installed your app, how many sales you have done, and many more things. See, so that is how the Facebook is a very good platform to promote your app. The Facebook and Instagram, when you upload an ad, it works with Instagram and Facebook both. So I'll tell you when we'll make an ad, so how you can do a placement, whether you want your ad in the Instagram story, or you want your ad in the Instagram feed, or you want your ad in the Facebook feed or on a Facebook story. So you can upload your ad in any of the places, any of the placement you want. So Facebook give you the all the methods, all the places where whatever things you want accordingly. So that was about the objectives which the Facebook gives us, right? So see, I'm just quickly revising all the things. So suppose if I want to raise the brand awareness, what I'll do? I'll use this brand awareness objective because I want my customers to know what my business does. The very first thing, if you're starting your business, you should go with brand awareness. If you directly start with some other objective, then it will not give, you will not get a good fruitful result. Facebook will help you, but it's always good to start with brand awareness because the showcase is very important. Then the second objective we have of generating leads. So if I want to find people who are interested in my product or a service, it can be product or a service, I will always use this objective, that is your generate leads. Now, the third one is increase the local sales. If I want my customer to come to my salon or to my workshop or to my cafe, I will always use local sales, right? The next one, if I want my customer to place order online on my website or my e-store, okay? If I'm a reseller, anything. So you will take drive online sales objective. And the last one, if I want my customer to download and to use my app, I will use promote your app objective. So that is how the objectives moves. I hope this objective must be clear for you. You all know your business objective. So you know that you are in this stage. You have to go for the brand awareness or you should start with some other stage. You know that. So Facebook is covering all the objectives of your business. Now, the second thing that is very important, that is your target audience. So let's do one activity. So you all know your business objective, right? So let's do that activity. Like, who do you want to reach? Who is your target audience? So I'll take 2 minutes. Just think, take your time, take a paper and pen, write it down because you all know your objective. Okay, so I'll just take 2 minutes pause, take a pen and paper, just write who is your target audience. You should know the age, you should know their interest, you should know their behaviors, you should know their location. Just note it down. See, today I hope after this session you will take something interesting from you. There will be some takeaway from here. Just note it down that who are your target audience. Then I'll explain you, then we'll make a correct target audience for you, for your business. If it is done, then please type yes in the chat box. You can keep it as niche as possible. If I'm getting a yes, see, it's interesting. If you'll participate here in the activities, then you can work well with your marketing of your own business. So try hard that who will be your target audience for your business. So Deepji, I will say you just please little bit more like make it niche, huh? As professor students are my target customer, correct? Because you must be in the Suntaji, you must be in the like in training in the instructor. You must be having your own course. You can start your online training system. So the students are your target customers. So the college-based students or school-based students, you can just think about that. Okay, that is the age will play a major role here. Teenage girls and ladies from 20 to 40 age group. Okay, so you're targeting the business, the persons who are running the cafes and restaurants. Locations play a major role. Of course, I'll just tell you. We'll come to the next slide. First of all, I want you to write it down. Then I'll tell you what all things, and then you have to write it again. Okay. Location plays a major role, correct? Your target customer can be of US. It can be of India, anywhere, or a particular place. So let's start. Now I'm going to show you the target customers, okay? So you just match it with what I have for you, okay? And then let's redefine our target audience, more niche, okay? What is important? Demographics plays a major role. The Facebook, whenever you make your account in Facebook, right? The Facebook asks your date of birth, it's asks your gender, it's asks your location, it's asks your interest. It's and nowadays you used to write, watching a movie in this movie hall, and you also write that traveling to this place. That is what Facebook is taking all the data and it is helping to do the marketing to the business persons. That is all, you are also using all these things. Okay, so let's read about demographics. So in the demographics, when you talk about your business, the age plays a major role. Because when you will upload your ad, when you will market somewhere, it can go, because Facebook has so many people, right? Millions of people in age in Facebook. So if the age is clear, you can target directly those person. If you are a trainer, you can target a student of that age. Gender, like funky jewelry. Gender is very important here. If your ad is going towards to the people, to the male customer, male clients, so no, if there is Mother's Day, if there is like Valentine Day, you can, that time you can show your ad to the, you can show your ad to the male gender also, right? Okay, see, that is what is important, at what time, where, and how. All the demographics plays a major role, right? Also the language, location, these all comes in demographics. Okay, now the behavior, what they want to buy, that's very important. That's a customer persona. Customer persona is this, what they want to buy. Okay, which device they use, what type of jewelry they like, ethnic or non-ethnic, funky or ethnic, all these things. What is the course which is in the market right now? If they want to learn digital marketing, then SEO, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, there are so many things, right? So that is very important. Which device they are using, Android or Apple, that all comes in behavior. Are they married, are they single? This is all the behavior. Because according to your business, this behavior plays a major role. Then interest. What is this interest? What films they like, what music they like, what books they like, right? Does they have pets? Do they like reading? Where the traveling places? Because if you're running a travel company, then it is very important that you have to target the travel persons. So see, when we sometimes in Facebook, now I'm telling you as a user, you used to write the traveling to this place, or you are using this flight, if you are using traveling by Air India, traveling by other flights. Okay, so that's time MMT and all the business they used to see. And the Facebook MMT ad, you are just seeing your Make My Trip ad in your Facebook feed. Whatever your business is, please make sure you should know what is your target audience, all the demographics, all the behaviors, all the interests. And according to that interest, start reading about your consumer behavior. That is very important. Because if you know your customer, if you are doing the marketing according to their interest, then definitely your business will grow. The next important thing is funnel. That is your marketing funnel. Your business, it can be your teaching academy, if you are a yoga instructor, or if you are a trainer, right? Or if you're running your own cafe, whatever your business is, the marketing funnel is same for everyone. And in the marketing funnel, we have 3 stages. The first stage is awareness. Awareness means you are showing the people your work, your brand, showcasing. You're building your brand value. That is awareness. Okay. So now let's take an example. Suppose after this webinar, I don't want to cook, right? I want to eat like something from the out, right? I want to order something online, for example. And I don't want to, and there are some conditions. I don't want to spend this much. I just want a simple light, something to eat, a light dinner. Okay. And from a very good place, a quality also should be good. So what I'll do, I already know some brands. Okay. I can either go to Zomato, or I can go to Swiggy, or I can go to particular brand name. I can search there. I can go to Domino's. I can just see their websites, right? That is what awareness stage. When I know these brands name. So if the customer is in the awareness stage, that they know the name, it means that they're in the awareness stage. Okay. So awareness stage is the first stage, where we have to educate, we have to generate the interest among the customers. That is what awareness stage is. Now, I was after just thinking like, okay, I'm going to order online something. Okay, I want to order some food today in the dinner time. Then I was just swiping my Facebook, right? So in the feed, I saw a message of Zomato 50% off, uh, only for like 1 hour. If there is a coupon code. So what Zomato did here? He converted me from awareness to consideration. So what I'll see here, okay, I'll say, okay, Zomato is giving 50%. This coupon code is like valid till 1 hour. I can avail this. Okay. And the quality is also good. So I'll take Zomato coupon. So what I'll do, okay, there is a sign up button. I'll sign up. I'll enter my details and I'll say, okay, I want to avail this coupon code. And when I enter there, it means I'm in the conversion stage. That is how your marketing funnel works. From awareness to consideration to conversion. So whatever your business is, it doesn't matter if you're running any type of business, this marketing funnel, all the customers are like arranged in this marketing funnel. Awareness, consideration, and conversion, right? So it is very important for you. You have to work in all these funnels and especially how to use Facebook in all these three funnels. In this funnel, where in which stage the Facebook will help you and how it will help you. Okay, that is how it will work. So now the next slide, I have taken a screenshot from a Facebook itself. So when you are going to make any new campaign means you are going to run any ad in the Facebook. So see, offline, you know the organic, you know that they are pages, they are the groups, you can work like this. But today I'm telling you about the paid marketing of the Facebook, okay? So the Facebook, see, the three funnels are here, awareness, consideration, and conversion. Facebook will help you if you want only awareness for the people who are first time visiting your website or visiting your page, anything, you can go with this ad. But if you're in the consideration stage, you can go with these ads. If you're in the conversion stage, you can go with these ads. So the Facebook is helping out with our marketing funnel. So your marketing funnel plays a major role for any type of business. Okay. Now Facebook also give us a very good creatives. Okay. So this is a creative. See, Facebook has a tool for drive awareness. So suppose you want to run an ad for the brand awareness, right? So you can run an ad, a video ad. The video ad plays a major role and it looks good also. If you are a yoga instructor, suppose if you are, for example, you are a yoga instructor, okay? So you can just make a small video of for some seconds from any video, and you can upload that video with the ad for the awareness, right? And for the asanas, for anything, people will start liking your page. Awareness means you will get reach, you will get impressions, that they will start liking your page. Okay, that is what the awareness works. That is, the video ads are best suited for your awareness, if you want for the brand awareness. Now, the second, the Facebook give you the carousel ads. You must have seen these ads, right? That is for consideration. That is the second stage is consideration. So I can run it like sale, something like, okay. So there are some, Amazon used to show these ads on Facebook. You must have seen it. The Flipkart used to show like there's some shoes or dresses, there's some cost there. This is known as a carousel ads. So you can show the multiple pictures here and with the different prices, and so you can give a different headlines to these pictures. See, that is how this carousel ads work. Again, a very beautiful creative option, ad format option given by the Facebook to you. So Facebook helps you like for which category, for which ad you can upload. Okay. Now, the third one for the leads. If you want to drive the leads, that is a conversion one. So conversion, you can go with the lead form. See, the lead form works like this. You must have seen this. Sign up, apply now, book your seat, book now. These are the call to actions buttons, and you can work with this thing. So like this, it's work. So when you press submit, you have showed your interest. Your details will go to the business owner. The business owner can contact you and they can deliver the product to you. Yeah. So like this, your leads ad. This means it works very good with the conversion stage. Okay, the last stage. So these are the three stages of marketing funnel: awareness, consideration, and conversion. So these are the three types of ads which you can use for these three stages. Okay, so now let's make an ad. So I'm going to a Facebook now. So let's do some demo. Okay. So today I'm going to show you how various ways of creating ads in the Facebook. So as today is the first session, so I'll just show you the various ways of creating an ad, and I'll also create one ad for you today. And I think we should go for the lead ad, because the lead ad will give us the conversion stage where the user, where the customer will show the interest and we can contact them. Okay, then your calling team will work. Okay, when you get the lead. So let's see this. So I hope you all can see my screen. Now, this is one page, that is one of our page, that is the section page. So in this page, we have uploaded so many posts, right? We already have a good number of followers here. So I think we have already built the awareness, right? So our brand is it already, the brand, people know about this brand, right? So now when the people know about this brand, so the second type of ad, if I'm running any webinar or any course, okay? So let me go for the lead generation ad. So I have two ways of creating an ad. Either if I have any post, see, let's see, let me go to post. Suppose I want to post this, this is the happening now, this is a webinar which is going now. So if I click on boost event, there is a one way of marketing, that is boost event. I think you all must be knowing about it. That's one type of creating an ad. So when you click on boost event, it will ask you that what type of ad you want, single image, video, or a slideshow ad. And then you can upload a picture here. You will write some content here. That content will come to your, this is known as the headlines. Okay. Description will come here. Okay. So you can write an ad. Also, you can select an audience. Not much option here. Okay. So that is a simple ad. That is one odd. You will collect audience. Suppose here the audience is from 18 to 65 plus, and the location we have added Noida. That is, we are living in India. So we have taken India. Also, we can take people who like your page. Only this ad will be shown to only those people who is already liking your page. Okay, the people who are the followers of D section, or the people who like your page and their friends. See, I showed you the connection. That is here the connection works. Or for the local sales, we can select people in your local area. That is for the, if you're having a cafe, if you're running a cafe, that is for that business, or a saloon or anything. You can take this one in your local area. Also, that's the amount. You can take any n number of amount and you can boost. It's a very simple method. That is a boosting one. Okay. I'll tell you the second method. That is a detailed method where the Facebook will help you, will give you the more correct result, more fruitful leads you will get from there. Okay. That's the second method. So what we'll do, I'm clicking on cancel ad. See, I'm here. So you must have you must be knowing this manage ads. Okay. Now I'll click on this manage ads. So when I click on this manage ad, it will take me to my ad manager. This is my Facebook business, see, business.facebook.com. This is my Facebook business. So here, because I have already been running so many ads here. So I have my account here. Otherwise, you can create your account. When you will, if you are new to this, you can just click on your ad manager, manage your ads. And then from here, it will take you to the business.facebook.com page and you can create your account. Okay. So I have this one account. I'll click on this account. Now in this account, I have so many, see, these are total, till date, I have run so many of the like ads till date. So I'll just click on create. That is how I'm creating my campaign, right? So I'll click on create. Now see, I'm in that same page. I showed you, objective. Now today my objective is, now for example, I'll make a live ad today for you. We are going to conduct a session, a small workshop session for kids, that is on app development. Okay, so that app development session, it is a 90-minute session for only for the kids. So for that, I want a lead ad. Okay, because in the lead ads, I'll post an ad and the user will click on apply now or a sign up or a book now, and the lead will come to me and then I can contact them. Okay, so I'm going for the lead generation ad. This is a very good ad for this thing. Okay, so I click on lead generation. And now the lead generation will collect the leads for your business or a brand. Okay, I'll click on continue. Now see, this is where I'll start making my ads. So now I'm giving a campaign name. Suppose I'm giving a campaign name app development. Okay. Okay. So there are so many options here. So when you will study this in detail, because we cannot cover this in this 1 hour session. So when you will study this in detail, it's a very good options here. You can go for it. Okay. You can also test your ad and then I'll click on next. So when I click on next, I have to select a page from which page I have to run my ad. Okay. So I have selected here, I want to run my ad from, suppose from DigiSaksham. So I have selected a page here, that is DG Saksham. Yeah, so that is how DG Saksham I have selected. Now you can give a name to your ad set. I want to give a name 90 minutes session. Anything I can give a name. So I have selected a 90-minute session ad set name. Okay, I have taken a Facebook. There are various pages which I am running. So I have taken a DG Saksham page here. Now I'll just come down. This is my budget. So what budget I want? I don't want to put a daily budget 800. Suppose I want only 100 daily budget. Okay, I'll start with 100. And I want to add this ad, start this ad from today. And also I want to give an end date. Okay, and I want to end this ad tomorrow. Let's, for example, I've taken, okay, let's take 8. Okay, this is my end time of the ad. Now I have to make an audience. Now see, this is very important. So that's the difference between that ad, which I showed you in the first method, that it will be the boost posting, and this ad. This ad is more effective as compared to your boost posting. Many people don't know that thing. Yeah. So this is how you go for here. So I want to create my new audience today. So that is known as custom audience. Custom audience means you are creating your own new audience. So I'll click on create new. So see, I have two options, custom audience and lookalike audience. So I'll tell you the difference later. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the custom audience. So here, I'll just do some changes in my location. Suppose if I want a location India, so I want the students to be from India. So I think India is good for me. If you want to change, you can change it, exclude any places. Okay, suppose if you want more prescribe, you don't want India, so you can delete this India and you can add some other. But I want for this webinar, I want the kids from all over the India, so that's good for me. Okay, now this workshop is for the kids, right? So who will be my target audience? Who will going to see my ads? The parents, the mother and father, right? So I think if my students should be from the age 9 years to 13 years, so I should the parents must be of the age I think from 33 to 40, correct? Let's take 45. Yes, so that is how I see I have taken an age, that is 33 to 45. And also all gender is good for me because I want mother, father, anyone can see this ad. It is good for me. So I'll take this one. Now for the demographic, detailed targeting. So detailed targeting means ad, demographics, interest and behavior. Okay. Now suppose if I go for browse, if I want to go for demographics, right? See, I can, so many options are there in demographics, education, financial, life events, parents. So I'll go for parents. I want to target all parents. See, new parents, parents, all parents with adult children. Can you see that? What Facebook is doing? Yes. And this is my parents with preteens, 9 to 12. This is my target audience. I want this. I'll select these parents. Correct? This is how the demographics works. Interesting, right? Now, the second thing, if I go for interest, let's make something more. I want a family and relationship. I want motherhood, parenting. I think parenting is good. So I've taken an interest parenting, right? Now, if I again browse, see, can you see that? It's becoming niche, more niche. So it is from the broad, I'm coming to more niche audience. Okay. So right now, the potential reach of my ad is this one. So I'm just coming more down. So let me take now, let's take behavior. So I'll click on behavior. So anniversary, consumer classification, digital activities. I think this is of my no use. So I'll not go with behavior. See, there are so many things. If you're running a travel company, you can go with travel. If you are running, if you want a student, you can select a student from the demographics and from the interest and behaviors, something like that. Okay, that's how it works. If you're running for a funky jewelries, you can select it from these options. Like for the interest, you can select it, right? And the last thing, that is how I selected. So for me, because I'm running this workshop for the kids, the parents with parenting 9 to 12 years perfect age and the parenting. I think this is a good target audience for me. So I've already narrowed my target audience. Languages doesn't matter. I want all the language. It's good for me. Okay. So now see, it is showing me in show more option to the connections. I want to show this ad to all the people with this behavior, this interest. Okay. So if I click on edit now, see, it is showing me any of the person who like your page, friends of people, exclude people who like your page. Okay, see, there are so many things. People who responded to your event, only they can see this ad. No, I want this ad to be seen by all the people. It's up to you. If you want to do the remarketing, okay, for the second stage, you can go with people who already bought your product. Okay, so you can take accordingly. Now it is automatic placement or a manual placement. I wanted automatic placements, means the ad will be shown anytime, anywhere on the top or any places. That's totally fine. I totally trust this. Okay. Second is a cost control. I'm like, this is more detailed. I think we should in the next session we can discuss them. When we'll go for the next session, we can discuss them. And then I'm clicking on next. Now see, we have to create an ad. So now this is a new ad. I want to give this ad a name, workshop app development. That's the name I've given to my ad. Now it will run from the description page and also in the Instagram page. So I have two accounts I've already linked. Also make sure, please, if you're using Instagram also in description, please link your account. That is very important. So I've already linked it. Okay. And then next is my ad setup. So when I go down, now he's asking me what type of format you want. Do you want a single image or a video, or you want a carousels? Okay. So I want to go for the single image ad. So I'll select here single image. Correct. You can also go with carousel. I showed you the funky jewelry is good for carousel. And if you're running various courses, carousel is again good if you are running a college or a teaching academy, right? Okay. And for the e-commerce side, it is good. Now for the ad creative. Now I want to create any ads here, right? So I already have one last workshop image here. So I'll click edit image. I'll go to change image. And let me take one image. Suppose I've taken this WhatsApp development, this app development. I'll click on continue. And can you see that? See? So it's giving me so many options, placements, edit placements. See? It's giving me the placement of 5 placements in stream, that is in feeds, Facebook feeds and your Instagram feeds, stories, because stories layout is big. Okay. So it is 9 by 16. So it is giving me the placement of like Instagram story and Facebook story. So I have the various placement, Instagram feed. So it's giving you all the options here, right? So see, this is the story layout. It's loading. This is how the story will look. Okay. Now the placement is done. Now let's add some text in this. Okay. So suppose it's first of all, let's keep a headline. So I have written some text. I will just copy that text. Where is that text? Okay. I want get your children addiction of creativity. This is I want as a headline. Now can you see that? Can you see the headline? Get your children addiction of creativity. So the headline will come here. Okay. Now I want to add some primary text. So I'll again go to my text here. I can take this one and I'll add this one in the primary text. What is this primary? It's here. Attend 90-minute session. So this is how you can add. So I can also add like something like 11 seats left. Yeah. So like this, I can make an ad. That is whatever you're writing here. So the primary text come here. The headlines come here. Okay. And the cost is already given in my poster. I've added the cost of 249. It's already there in my poster. So now I will just scroll down. There is a description. Suppose it's optional. If you want to give description, that's good. If you don't, but I want to keep description because I want the kids some terms and conditions. So I'll take this description and I'll paste this description here. Yeah. The description will not be shown here. It will be shown optional when the people will sign up. Then they'll see the description and also call to action button. So right now it's sign up. So let me change it. Let me make it book now because it's a seat. The limited seats are there. So I have done it book now. Clear? And that is how I have given a form. So it's an instant form like this. Now the second is now you have to create a form, right? So I have already created a form. I will just select this form. And if you want to see the form, I'll show you the form. I think there is. Okay, I'll just show you the form and then I'll select this form. Okay. See, in the form, we have the options. Form types, like you want a more volume, so many questions, you want less questions or some questions. You can also add the introductions. You can add the questions. Okay. So the questions here, email ID, full name, categories you can add. So it will come like this, a poster and the ads, and the user will do next, and then it will come like this. Okay. So I have already taken a form. So my form is here. So I'm going to, okay. So 1 minute. So I'll take this form. Okay. Now I have taken a questions like your name, phone number, kid's age, okay, and email ID. I think these are four good questions for me. I want that, and it's more than enough. So because user don't want to write so many things, the client. So I have given only the four questions there. So I'll go with this one only. And this is again a very important thing. So we don't have this much time. This time doesn't allows us. So this will do in the more when we'll do a complete session. Then I'll tell you this more thing about this thing, right? So I'll click on publish now. See, so it's publishing. So it's done. It's published. Yeah. So I can close it, and you can see that workshop on app development. Right now it is in draft. Okay. So when I click on in this ad here, so it will come to the review mode. Yeah. So after some time, it comes to that is up to me if I want to on it, if I want to off it. Pause. It is for the pause and that. And in draft, so what this Facebook do? Facebook keep your ad sometimes in review. Okay, it reviews your ad. Make sure there should be a less content in your ad, in your poster or in a video. Otherwise, Facebook will reject your ad. Okay, and here you can see that your ad name is there. Your costing is there. Budget 100 rupees daily. Okay, everything is here. So you will see all the optimization, like how your ad is working, how many leads you have received, everything. You will get the leads also in this ads, and like this you can work. That's a very simple method to create your own ad if you want. Yes, so that is how I created a very good ad, and I can do it review and publish. I can, if I do it like this, so it will publish, and right now I think, okay, there's an image error. So like this, see, the image sizes is very important. Whatever image size you are taking, make sure the image can't be used in the in-stream placement. So you can change the placement. It is giving me an error in the placement, so you can take a placement. So like this, your ad will be live after after the review of your ad. So see, it is in review now. It's sent to the review. So after some time, you will see active. So when it is active, it means now the people are seeing your ad and you can see your leads. Like this, it works. Okay. So now, so that's a basic, because today was only the basic of the fundamentals. I really wanted to know that, rather than going with the boost post, always go with ad manager, because this will give you a fruitful result, because there are more options of, for catering your correct target. And that is why it is very important. Okay. So now, okay. Actually, we also conduct a Facebook marketing course, and that is of 8 hours. And the fees of that course is 10,000 for the people. And right now, we are running a special offer for this webinar attendees. That is for 2,999 INR. And this offer is valid for 24 hours. But before going for this course, I want you to see what all the table of contents, what are the contents which we are going to cover in this course. That is very important. So I really want to show you that content so that you will get the brief idea. So I hope you all can see my screen. Yeah. So first of all, we'll be going with introduction marketing. You know that. We'll be studying about the Facebook pages and the post. The Facebook pages is very important. It also plays a major role, like what is the inside of the pages, how the post you have to upload, what is the timing of your post upload. That is all comes in Facebook pages. Then we will study about the Facebook campaign. It is divided into two parts, part one and part two. In the campaign itself, see, you have seen today the ads, right? So in the campaign itself, there is ad set, there is ad structure. Okay, so there are so many things there. So that is how these campaigns work. There is a type of audience, right? So see, I have taken another topic for target audience, the only topic for target audience. So here we'll be covering all the type of core audience, custom audience, and look-alike audiences. So this will give you more idea about your business, how to work with. Also, the placements, budget, and scheduling. That how should the placement, budget, and scheduling should go for your ads, whatever marketing you are doing. What are the various methods of creating impactful creatives, because the creatives plays a major role in the Facebook marketing or in the Instagram marketing. Because if you talk about the youth, all the youth is there in the Instagram, so I guess you should go with the ads because you will get your market from the Instagram marketing, right? Also, if you talk about if your target customer is from your age 40 plus or 35 plus or something, you will get your target customer definitely in the Facebook. Okay, so both the things are very good for you. So that impactful creatives is very important. Then optimization, of course, if you're running an ad and you're just wasting a money and you're not getting a good leads, it means it is not optimized. So optimization and reporting plays a major role in your ads, when you run a Facebook marketing. Okay, policies. Some are the policies. If you start running an ad, possibility Facebook can ban your page, can ban your account. So that plays a very important role, the ad policies. Okay. Also, we'll talk about how to connect and engage using Facebook Messenger. So we all know the WhatsApp marketing, right? But this is a very interesting thing, that's a Facebook Messenger marketing. Here we are using how we can connect CRM with the messenger, how we can connect our insights with the messenger, and we can also make a custom messages for our users. If you're running if you already have a Facebook shop, see, if you don't have an e-commerce site, if you don't have an e-store, you can make a Facebook shop. If you're a reseller, right? So that is if you are running a various courses, you can make a Facebook shop. And here the messenger will play a major role for all these things for Facebook shop too. So how to set up a shop, what is the tips for the shops? Okay, also I'll be telling you about the store traffic and sales. Okay, that is for the local marketing, like for cafe, if you have a local business, saloon or something. So that is how to drive the traffic for these things. Now the very important thing is Facebook pixel. How many people are visiting your website? How many people have from visiting from Facebook, they visit your website and they bought something. So how you will track that thing? That is using a pixel. So this is important thing, that is a pixel thing. So we'll be studying this also. We'll be studying about the website traffic and sales. We also be studying about the lead generation ad in detail, campaign objective, target audience, placement, scheduling, how to generate an ad creation, and the measurement. Measurement means we are just working on the optimization. Okay. And also there at the last, because it's a complete full-fledged course, so it will be there will be a 1-hour certification exam with 30 objective questions. So that then you will be a certified Facebook marketing. That is, a D section will be giving you a certification from D section. So like this, it will work. So if you're interested for this course, because in this course we are completely covering, covering almost everything of Facebook marketing. So if you are keen for the Facebook marketing, if you already have the idea, so that is just an 8 hours course, and definitely in this 8 hours course you will be getting so many assignments. Okay, so there will be assignment, because what we'll be doing, we'll be taking an example of your business from the day one. So from day one, we'll be talking about your business, and then we'll be doing the assignments. Whatever thing we are studying, we'll be implementing that in your business. So that it will, after 8 hours, I hope you will be getting a good reach and you will be able to create your own market in the Facebook. So that's why we'll be dealing everything with a project-based approach. We are running with a project-based approach for this Facebook marketing course. And the project will be your own business. So that is how. So if you want to register, if you want to go for the course, so for the special offer, it is just valid for 24 hours. The link will expire tomorrow, 8 o'clock evening. So if you want to enroll, you can enroll it as soon as possible. And if you have any doubt, you can contact to DD section. You already have our number, right? You can contact us anytime, anywhere. So they will reply you and we can start it as soon as possible. I hope there must be some takeaway for you from this session. That's it for the today. Anything you want to ask, then you can come up with your questions. You can write your questions in the chat box.